All of a sudden, you get like a picture of a little scout that guy. Like, you're up there and think every time you go up there. That's all it is. You want to be in the MVP.
And what high school was this? Jefferson.
There's a kid that pitched for 600 runs.
Oh, yeah.
They said Jefferson.
Yeah.
I don't get them all. But what happens sometimes? They are on it. But what they do is sometimes when they do that thing where they go over the fields, they don't come out of that.
Was he a college coach? That game was always like that. I think part of the deal is the Bucky moved in here with his club. Donations. A lot of money.
Did that happen?
Yeah. When I went to Fenway, I played that. Fenway Park, where the ball hit. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what they did cheers.
I think so. That's what they
I called Terry. Duffy when I was in
Visit.
the bar. I was going to go to the game, so I was going to call him. Just around that. He grew up in Massachusetts.
Oh, he did.
His family was still have a lot of relatives.
Growing up with Larry, it was hard to strengthen with Larry's favorite ball player. I tell you, I watched an interview. They're making a little documentary on Freddie Freeman. Man, what a nice guy. What a classy guy.
He's in a little bit of a slump right now.
Is he? I think they said he's been 16 years in the Lakers now. Oh, yeah.
I didn't like him too.
They hit a hard ball with him in the bench. Down so low, I don't know if it's for the Cubs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. they win last night?
That's the best he's ever seen.
Is it? I was up there, I don't know what show I was doing up in Dayton. We got lost. Oh, we went to see the race. We got lost and we ended up on the campus there. Yeah. Yeah, driving around. Then we end up going on the Rattlers campus. A&M. God bless the catchers today. So how do they choose what team they want to put in?
I think they go to the West Coast.
Or they got a buddy or something?
Yeah. They play part of the way state. Put up somewhere. This is a knockoff. Stop. Last night. They're not going to have it. So they don't see the advantage of it. I remember I had that. Yeah, we practiced. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it has to. That's why they say sometimes it's better to maybe more. Yeah, but get up. Yeah. I thought some of the reasoning wasn't. I don't know what I was.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 2 of our doubleheader today between the Matadors and your Boynton Beach Buccaneers. I'm going to go through the lineup here for the Matadors very quickly. Leading off the shortstop, Miguel Angel Colmenares from Miami-Dade. The center fielder from Miami-Dade, Alejandro Sanchez from Valparaiso University. Second baseman, Thomas Cooper. The DH from Villanova University, Nolan Payne. Third baseman from Wake Forest University, Nick Rubino. From Embry-Riddle University, left fielder Hudson Gardner. From the University of Florida, right fielder Zach Koknover. From Binghamton University, Chris Kensal. The extra hitter, number 15, Zach Malone. And the first baseman from Meletian University, Ian Bertucci. And on the mound, number 16 from Daytona State, Luke Hogue. Lineup for your home Boynton Beach Buccaneers. Center fielder, number 7 from Monmouth University, Joey Carucci. Shortstop from Miami-Dade, Adrian Poviones. The extra hitter from the University of Dayton, Alejandro Sardinas. First baseman from Monmouth University, Jake Howlett. From LaSalle University, catcher Nico Bellantoni. From St. John's, the DH Andrew Todd. From Bryant University, left fielder Vince Farrell. From Canisius University, Hunter Ostra, the right fielder. From Adelphi University, the third baseman Eric Bigman. Second baseman from LaSalle University, Ricky Bellantoni. And on the mound from the University of Pittsburgh, Andrew Lukzak.
Welcome in, folks, for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Boynton Beach Buccaneers and Palm Beach Gardens Matadors. Set to go here from Delray Beach. On the mound from the University of Pittsburgh, Andrew Lukzak finishing up his warm-up pitches right here. Lukzak recently committed to the University of Pittsburgh. Previously attended Towson University and Mercer County Community College. For his final year of eligibility, he's headed to Pitt. Making his fourth appearance of the summer in 11 and a third innings pitched, he has struck out 11 batters to 4 walks, 1 and 1, with a 4.76 ERA. Last pitched on June 14th, so he's been off for nearly a month. Lukzak to the mound here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. So Lukzak finishes up his warm-up pitches. We get set to go here from Fenway. Bucs lost Game 1 of the doubleheader. They'll look to bounce back here in Game 2. From third to first, it is Eric Dignan, Adrian Pobiones, Ricky Bellantoni, Jake Howlett. Behind the dish is Nico Bellantoni. From left to right in the outfield, it's Vince Farrell, Joey Carucci, and Hunter Austra. So, warm-up pitches are done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Leading off for the Matadors, Miguel Angel Colmenares
And
from Miami-Dade College.
it'll be Miguel Angel Colmenares with his .281 batting average, digging into the batter's box to be the first man Andrew Luxak faces here in the SFCBL as a member of the University of Pittsburgh. Double threes on the bump. Luxak looking to give the Bucs some good pitching on the bump. Build off what the bullpen finished. Bullpen pitched 5 shutout to close it for the Bucs. So, first pitch to Colmenares is skied foul. 0-1. Oh, 1 here to Colmenares. Luxak here early in his start already. Hit 90. 0-1 is low. 1-1. It'll be 1-1 here to Colmenares from Luxak. Spent 2 years at Towson. East Windsor, New Jersey native, deals 1-1. Got on it, missed. One-two from Luxak to Colmenares, looking for the early punch out, and he gets it. Swing and a miss. It'll get by the catcher. Bellantoni will not have a play. It'll be a strikeout and a reach base. So hate to see that. Bucs had bad luck in game 1, and here early, it is translating to game 2 as a strikeout is erased.
From Miami-Dade College, Alejandro Sanchez.
And the Matadors will knocking on the door early here from Delray Beach. They got the leadoff runner aboard after the strikeout Colmenares reaches. So we'll see if he can bounce back. Luxak worked the punch out for the first out. Pitched in 50 and 2/3 innings last year at Towson. First pitch to Sanchez is in there, 0-1. Luxak struck out 52 batters to 34 walks in 50 and 2/3 innings pitched. 0-1 to Sanchez. It's low, 1-1. So, not what you want to see if you're Coach Franco. Your guy gets a punch out on the first batter of the game, but now he has to throw more pitches here in the first inning of his outing, first in a month. So not ideal. 1-1 to Sanchez. Is chopped through, and the Matadors making early noise here. They'll have runners at third, throwing to second is in time. Gun down there. So run number 1, 90 feet away.
Second baseman from Valparaiso University, Thomas Cooper.
Hunter Austra, first game in right field, guns down the runner at second, but if you are Coach Franco, you hate to see, man, at third already. Runs were hard to come by for the Buccaneers in game 1. Staring down the barrel of a 1-0 deficit already if Luxak can't dance out of damage here early. So Cooper digs in. First pitch is upstairs, 1-0. So, Luxak in a bit of a pickle heel early, facing a .290 hitter with 2 homers and 29 RBIs. Pitch is laced foul, 1-1. If you're Luxak, you really want the punch out here. Ground ball, fly ball scores the man from third. So, it'll be 1-1. In there, 1-2, breaking ball froze him. 1-2 from Luxak to Cooper. Set to go. Deals 1-2. The ball is looped in the infield. It'll be caught by Povanonis. So 2-way as Luxak looks to dance out of damage.
The DH from Villanova University, Nolan Payne.
Won't be an easy guy to do it against. Nolan Payne digs in with a .469 batting average. He's been swinging a red-hot bat. So this will be a big at-bat right here. Luxak against Payne. First pitch from the pit man is in there. 1. Oh-1 from Luxak. Got on and missed. 0-2. Nasty pitch from Andrew. He'll deal 0-2. Here to Payne. Trying to get out of the inning. 0-2 is low and away. 1-2. Slider slid too far. And we'll do it again here. 1-2. Over a strikeout per inning for Luxak last year at Towson. He'll deal 1-2 to Payne. Pitch. In there. Struck him out looking to end the inning. So Luxak dances out of damage. Strands a runner at third. Head to the bottom of the first. Scoreless from Little Fenway. We'll be back with more.
Leading off, a center fielder from Monmouth University, Joey Carucci.
Bottom of the first here from Fenway. No score. Carucci takes upstairs. 1-1 here. Daytona State man Luke Hogue on the mound for the Matadors. North Palm Beach native will give you his numbers after a 1-1. Carucci is in there. 1-2. Hogue on the year making his 8th appearance, 3rd start, 3-2 with a 3.91 ERA and 20 2/3 innings pitched. Struck out 14 to 18 walks. 1-2 to Carucci from Hogue. It's upstairs 2-2. Luke last pitched on July 1st against Hialeah. Went 5 innings, allowed just 1 earned, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts to 5 walks in that one. 2-2 to Carucci is laced in a left. That'll be a base hit, and it'll get down and be cut off before it gets to the wall. So it'll be a big single for Carucci, and the Bucs have the leadoff runner aboard. That'll bring in Adrian Pobiones here with 1 aboard, nobody away.
From Miami-Dade, Adrian Pobiones, the shortstop.
Pobiones here in his 3rd game with the Buccaneers, Miami-Dade college man. Plays shortstop and outfield. Filled a big need for the Bucs coming on here in the last week of the season. He'll look to start a first inning strike here for the Bucs. He takes first pitch strike. 0-1. It'll be 0-1 here to Pobiones from Hogue. Runner goes, pitches, looped foul. So 0-2 it'll be to Pobiones. From 3rd to 1st for the Matadors, it's the quarterback Nick Rubino, Miguel Angel Colmenares at short, Thomas Cooper at 2nd, Ian Bertucci at 1st, behind the dish, Chris Cancel. From left to right in the outfield, it's Hudson Gardner, Alejandro Sanchez, Zach Kochnover. 0-2 is outside. It gets away from the catcher. Taking 2nd is Carucci. And the Bucs have a runner in scoring position and nobody away. So 1-2 it'll be here to Pobiones as he has an RBI opportunity at his fingertips if he can shoot a single through somewhere. It'll be 1-2 from Hogue to Pobiones. 1-2 is upstairs, 2-2. Had some zip on it, but it was upstairs, and we'll do it 2-2 here to Pobiones. Bottom of the 1st here from Little Fenway. Bucs trying to strike first. Give their man Luke Zach some roots, a lead to work with. 2-2 from Hogue to Pobiones. 2-2 is looped foul, so Adrian is making Luke work on the bump. Daytona State man will try to dig deep here for the punch-out pitch. 2-2. So Hogue will deal 2-2 to the Miami-Dade College Hialeah native at the dish. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Cancel will watch it go by him, and Carucci will take 3rd. He'll take a turn and stay right there. So it'll be 3-2 here to Pobiones. Carucci has gone 1st to 3rd on a pair of pass balls. And Hogue will try to dig deep here and still get the punch out with a good pitch. But a fly ball or a ground ball could score number 1 for the Bucs. We'll see if Hogue can get the man Carucci. He'll deal 3-2 to the Monmouth man at the dish. Went yard yesterday. 3-2 to Carucci. Is lifted left field. It will go foul. So it'll be 3-2 to Pobiones. Carucci takes a short lead off a 3rd. 3-2 to Pobiones is outside. So the 1st and 3rd here for Alejandro Sardinas, Dayton shortstop.
From the University of Dayton, Alejandro Sardinas.
So Pobiones is aboard for the 3rd time total today. And it'll be runners at the corners. Nobody away for Sardinas. Was visiting with me before. Said not happy with his speed right now. He's being plagued by a bit of a groin issue. First pitch is outside 1-0. Had a big single last game. First game of the doubleheader. But he said he should have had a double. But in his words, best he can do right now is jog to first. So 1-0 to Sardinas from Hogue. is low. Nice work there. Throw to second will be held on to, so they'll take second, and it'll be second and third here, nobody away. 2-0 here to Sardinia. A single could play to pair for the Bucs. Speed's hampered, but contact is not. 2-0 to Ale is skied. First base side pitcher and first baseman almost converge, but Hogue makes the catch for out number 1. So Sardinias pops out, and that'll bring in Howlett trying to come through for the
From
Bucs.
Monmouth University, Jake Howlett.
Bucs stranded 10 runners on base in game 1. Howlett trying to come through here to start better fortunes for the Bucs here in the bottom of the first. They had 2 on, nobody away in the first inning of game 1. Stranded them. See if they can come through here. First pitch from Hogue is just a bit outside. Scoring is Carucci, and the Bucs take a 1-0 lead. So lost it there, did Hogue, and he'll try to regroup here. 1-0, 1 on third here. So lost the grip on that one. Bucs are able to scratch through a run here in the first. It's 1-0. So pitch to Howlett is fouled off, 1-1. So Povione's 90 feet away. Be 1-1. 1-1 to Howlett. Skied. Right behind him. Cancel makes a catch. 2-way. So Bucs got a run on the pass ball.
From LaSalle University, Nico Bellantoni.
Still a struggle to come through with his runners on base. Back-to-back pop outs in foul territory. And if it wasn't for the pass ball, we'll see if Nico can come through here, score that runner from third. Otherwise, pass ball will be all they'll get. Hogue will dance out of further damage. First pitch to Nico is inside, 1-0. Nico, 227, a homer, 3 RBIs. Bucs have 1 run, 1 hit so far. 1-0 to Nico is outside, 2-0. It's an earned run for Hogue on that pass ball, so it'll be 2-0 to Nico from Hogue. 2-0 is skied third base side. It will be caught by the quarterback to end the inning. However, the Bucs strike first and take a 1-0 lead on a pass ball. To the top of the second we go. 1-0 Bucs.
Leading off for the Matadors, third baseman from Wake Forest University, Nick Rubino.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the second inning here from Little Fenway Field. Bucs lead 1-0. The quarterback, Nick Rubino, third baseman, digs in against Andrew Luxak as the Matadors look to respond to the 1-0 deficit. Pitch from Luxak is got on a miss, 0-1. So 0-1 here to Rubino on the year. 274, no homers, 10 RBIs, 6 doubles, and a triple. It'll be 0-1 from Andrew to Nick. Pitch is low, 1-1. Rubino last played on July 8th against the Lightning, went 1 for 4 with an RBI. 1-1 is lined through and a left. That'll be a base knock for Rubino, and the Matadors have the leadoff runner aboard.
Left fielder from Embry-Riddle University, Hudson Gardner.
So one aboard, nobody away here. Second knock for the Matadors so far. And Luxak will have second consecutive inning with a leadoff runner aboard. First inning was not his fault. This one would be earned. First pitch to Gardner from Luxak. Set to go. He deals low. 1-0. Just after 1:20 Eastern. Game 2 of our doubleheader here. Little Fenway. 1-0 from Luxak is fouled off at home plate. 1-1. Luxak originally committed to Memphis, then recently announced he'll be attending Pitt for his final year of eligibility. 0-1 is laced foul. 1-1 is laced foul. 1-2. Haven't seen much of Pitt baseball. I have seen a lot of Memphis baseball, and I can tell you Luxak would have been a shoo-in for the rotation there. Good summer here. He can definitely do the same at Pitt. He'll deal 1-2 to Gardner. 1-2 is caught on and missed. Struck him out swinging for out number 1.
From the University of Florida, Zach Kochnover.
So one aboard, one away now for the UF man, Zach Kochnover. First pitch from Luxak, lace foul, 1-1, 0-1. Kochnover went 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Was also hit by a pitch in Game 1. Overall in the year, 171, no homers, 4 RBIs, and a triple. 0-1 from Luxak to Kochnover is caught on and missed. 0-2. So Andrew looks to get to work on stranding that man at first. He'll deal 0-2 here to Zach, looking for his second consecutive punch-out. .02 is caught on and missed. Back-to-back punch-outs on the bump for Luxak. 2-way.
From Binghamton University, catcher Chris Cancel.
So dangerous hitter to the dish here with 2-way. Luxak's close to dancing out of damage, but not there yet. He'll face the Binghamton man, Chris Cancel, here with 2-way. 340 hitter, no homers, 15 RBIs, and a double. First pitch is laced to short, but hangs up for Poviones, who fires in time to end the inning. Luxak strands a runner, and we head to the bottom of the second. Bucs still lead 1-0.
remember what was said or what you put with me. Please tell me why. Because it's for you. Sleeping with the clothes on. Came through the window last night in your It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. Because it's from your head. Sleeping with the clothes on. Came through the window last night. Please tell me why. Cause it's from your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off for the Buccaneers, the DH from St. John's, Andrew Todd.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the second, set to go here from Fenway. Andrew Todd to lead it off for the Buccaneers, who lead 1-0 against Luke Hogue. First pitch to Todd is fouled off 0-1. It'll be 0-1 from Hogue to Todd. Hit him off the head. Hope he's all right. He'll trot down to first, and the Bucs have a runner aboard.
From Bryant University, Vince Farrell.
So Todd just returned from an injury on the pitcher's mound, and he'll be off of first. So, one aboard, nobody away here. First pitch to Farrell from Hogue. It's outside 1-0. Throw back to first is not in time. 1-0 from Luke Hogue to Vince Farrell. 1-0. It's up. Throw to second. In time. Gun down. One away. So it'll be a 2-0 here. Farrell. Pitch was up. 2-0 from Hogue to Farrell. Hogue replaces the man he first hit with Farrell.
From Canisius University, Hunter Ostra.
So, first pitch from Hogue to Ostra. Inside 1-0. It'll be 1-0 here to Hunter Ostra. Pitch is up 2-0. Just after 1:30 Eastern, have hit 33 minutes of official game time so far. in there, 2-1. 2-1 to Alstra from Hogue. Scott fouled. 2s apiece. So Hogue looking for the punch out right here. He'll deal 2-2 to Alstra, 1 on, 1 away, bottom of the second. 2-2 from Hogue.
I never felt like I was.
Hit him. Third consecutive batter he's drilled. A bit wild here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring in Dignan.
From Adelphi University, Eric Dignan.
So Dignan digs on in here, and they'll have a chat with Hogue as it's gotten a bit wild on the bump. So Dignan digs on in, kicks the dirt around, and Hogue will have a chat with his manager. We'll be back after a chit-chat on the bump.
She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life like when and where. We didn't have no internet, but man, I never will forget the way the
So words of wisdom have been imparted upon Mr. Hogue. 2 aboard, 1 away for Dignan. First pitch, runner goes, pitch is outside, throw to third, not in time. A double steal for the Bucs. They have second and third. That was a nice sidearm throw from behind the plate, but it was not in time. Got to give credit for the throw though. So it'll be 1-0 to Dignan. 1-0 to Dignan is outside, 2-0. Dignan had a ribby single for the Bucs in the last game. It's one of 2 RBIs all game. So 2-0 set to go here to Mr. Dignan from Luke Hogue. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. One more bad one loads him up with only 1 away. Some brief action down there. Just started throwing into Matadors' pen, so whether or not Hogue retires Dignan here, he'll probably have to remain on. 3-0 from Dignan from Hogue is outside. That'll get by the catcher. Scoring is Farrell, and the Bucs take a 2-0 lead.
From LaSalle University, Ricky Bellantoni.
So Ricky here with runners at corners, 1 away. First pitch from Hogue to Ricky. Outside, throw to second. Not in time. So 0-1. It'll be to Ricky. Runners will be at second and third here. Pitch is Luke foul, 0-2. So 0-2 to Ricky Bellantoni from Luke Hogue. Pitch outside, 1-2. So Bucs capitalizing on the mistakes of the Matadors so far. It was the other way in game 1. 1-2 from Hogue to Ricky. Pitch outside and up, 2-2. Open base over there at first. Double barrel action down there in the Matadors' pen, and time will be called for. It's Clay Ildhart warming up in the pen for the Matadors. 0-2 with a 4.39 ERA. Ildhart, last time I saw him, he was tagged for 5 earned against the Lightning. So We'll see if we see Ilhart here. 2-2 from Ho. 2-2 to Ricky. Scott foul. So 2's apiece it will remain.
What's the other one, Tim? What's the other one? The one that's vertical?
2-2 to Ricky. Is looped in the center. It'll hang up for out number 1. Tagging and scoring is Hunter Alstra, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So Ricky gets the job done. Sack fly for Mr. Bellantoni, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Lineup will flip around. It'll be a runner at second for Joey Carucci, 2 away.
From Monmouth University, Joey Carucci.
So Luke Zach's got a 3-0 lead to work with on the bump for the Bucs. Carucci will try to extend that. First pitch is fouled off on 1. Carucci 1 for 1 with a single. Came around to score on a wild pitch. "1-0 it'll be here. 1-0 low. 1-1. So 1-1 it'll be here to Carucci. 1-1 to Joe. Is high, 2-1. So also seeing Joe Cyber throw in the pen. So we've seen pitch gets away from the catcher. Taking third now is Dignan.
Get out of this 2 outs.
So also throwing is Nick Raviti. 3-1 is outside and away. Scoring is Dignan, and it's 4-0 Bucs. And that might be it here for Hogue. That'll be it. Matadors manager has seen enough. Matadors manager out to the mound here. He has seen enough. New man on the mound for the Matadors after a GM&O call to the bullpen. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, new pitcher on the mound, number 6, Clay Ilhard.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the second. Two-way new man on the mound is Clay Ilhart, and he fires in a first pitch ball, 1-0 here to Paviones. 3 home in the inning for the Buccaneers. Ilhart, native of Jupiter, Florida, attends Cornell University, but does not play on the baseball team currently. Paviones skies that one into center, but it'll hang up. The final out of the inning. Bucs strike for 3, and we had the top of the third. 4-0, Boynton Beach. Welcome back, folks. Top of the third, Andrew Lukesack with a 4-0 lead to work with. He'll look to protect it and work his third inning of zeros.
Leading off, number 15, the extra hitter, Zach Cologne.
So it'll be Zach Cologne lead it off for the Matadors as their deficit has expanded by 3. It's now 4-0 Bucs. And Lukesack looking for more smooth sailing on a bump. Cologne will dig in, and Lukesack gets set to go. First pitch of the third inning right here is in there, 0-1. Slider from Lukesack here has been sliding, steady in the 90s. Velocity-wise for Andrew, so far so good. He'll deal 0-1 to Cologne. Ball is skied foul, 0-2. So, one more good pitch from Andrew will get him a 3-pitch punchy to begin things here in the top of the third. It'll be 0-2 to Cologne from Andrew Lukesack. 0-2 is chased, cut on and missed, but it takes an odd hop. Cologne will reach. It's a strikeout. Second of the day, however, where the batter has reached on the drop third strike. So, aboard is
first
Cologne.
Baseman from Felician University, Ian Bertucci.
And Ian Bertucci will dig in here with one aboard, nobody away. Third consecutive inning where the leadoff runner has reached for the Matadors. Hasn't turned into anything yet. We'll see if Lukesack can nip this in the bud right here. So far, so good for the University of Pittsburgh man, Luke Zach. We'll see if he can keep it that way here in the third. First pitch to Vertucci from Luke Zach is laced foul. 0-1. 0-1. It'll be here to Vertucci. 235, no homers, 8 RBIs for the first baseman from Felician University. 0-1 is lined through. It'll be a single for Vertucci as he shoots it the other way, and the Matadors have something cooking here in the third. First and second, nobody away.
From Miami-Dade College, Miguel Angel Colmenares.
So Colmenares will dig in with 2 aboard, nobody away. Colmenares struck out swinging in the first inning, but he reached on the drop third strike. However, he was stranded on third. So, first pitch from Luke Zach set to go to Colmenares. And he'll step off. And Bellantonio will go out and chat with him. Luke Zach so far, 25 strikes to just 6 balls. He's had it working. So Colmenares digs in, 2 aboard, nobody away here. Pickle for Luke Zach. We'll see if he can work out of it. First pitch to Colmenares is in there, 0-1. Oh, 1. Outside, but stopped by Bellantoni. 1-1. Nice work. So it'll be 1-1 here to Colmenares. Top of the third, Matadors trying to scratch one across, get on the board here. 1-1 is chopped to third. Dignan steps on the bag for 1. Throw to second for 2. I thought it could have been, but they don't turn the last leg. Double play, 2-way, but they don't get the triple.
Center fielder from Miami-Dade, Alejandro Sanchez.
Leadoff hitter aboard for the Matadors as Colmenares. That was about the last person you want in the chance for to turn the triple play. The speedy leadoff hitter reaches. But they get the double. Nice work from Dignan. He turns it. And that'll bring in Sanchez, who had a single. He tried to turn it into a double. And he'll have another single. But smartly stays right there. So 2-out single for Sanchez. First and second, 2 away.
From Valparaiso University, Thomas Cooper.
So Cooper digs in with 2 aboard, 2-way, trying to spark a 2-out rally for the Matadors. Bucs were close to an inning-ending triple play, but only get the double. So now 2 aboard with 2-way. First pitch to Cooper is upstairs, 1-0. Top of the third here from Fenway. 4-0 Bucs. Trying to keep it that way is Mr. Luke Zach on the bump. Work his 3rd consecutive 0. 1-0. It's low, 2-0. You don't want to miss here. As Nolan Payne with a league leading, potentially, depending on some statistical things for at-bats, but Nolan's hitting 460, so you want to get Cooper right here. Pitch is a strike, 2-1. Breaking ball is frozen. So 2-1 from Luke Zach to Cooper. Want to end it right here if you're Andrew. Don't want to face the slugger from Villanova on deck. 2-1. Is cut on and miss. Nasty slider had him sliding. And there it is. A 2-2 count looming here to Thomas Cooper. 2 aboard, 2-way. Top of the third. Luxak trying to dance out of further damage on the bump. He's looking for his 6th punch out of the day. He'll deal 2-2. Pitch is caught on and missed, but it'll get by Bellantoni, who seems to be. He's coming up. He's coming up. Throw home is. I think we have a blind mice behind the dish. I look to be in time. And Bellantoni is hurt. Time will be called for as Bellantoni is hurt. So Nico Bellantoni will depart from this game behind the dish. Hunter Alstra will have to suit up and put on the catcher's gear. Evan Carway may suit up in the outfield. We'll see. We'll have a discussion between Bellantoni, Carway, and Alstra. If Carway caught game 1, it'd be a lot to ask him to suit up again here. Yeah, it'll be Alstra to suit up behind the dish. We'll see who's in right field. Run scores, it's 4-1. First earned run of the day. Charged to Andrew Luxak on his 6th punch out. So, tough break for the pitman. We'll be back with some defensive changes.
Number 23 from Villanova University, Nolan Payne.
So good to go here from Little Fenway. Evan Carway will take over in right. Hunter Alstra will go from right to behind the dish, and we hope Nico Bellantoni is okay. So it'll be runners at the corners here, first and third for Nolan Payne, who has the power in his bat to even us with one swing of the bat. We'll see if Luxak can dance out of here with just the one allowed. First pitch from Luxak is somewhere. It's definitely somewhere, according to our blind mice behind the dish. It's low. Want to know. Runner goes, pitches in there, throw to second, not in time, throw back. Oh! That's the second awful call from the home plate umpire. Just abysmal work, and the run scores. So Matadors, plate 2 on what I can best to describe as help from behind the dish. So runner at second. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Ball is chopped to short. It'll be booted. Throw to first. Aaron, that'll score a run. Disaster. Disaster. Oh, disaster for the Buccaneers. It's 4-3.
Let's go. You got this.
And we'll have a meeting on the mound here as things have begun to unravel.
Third baseman from Wake Forest University, Nick Rubino.
So, disaster has struck the Buccaneers for the third consecutive game in the row. However, they still maintain a 1-run lead here. Some poor officiating in there. They couldn't make the play, so misfortune all around for the Buccaneers here. Rubino digs in. First pitch is cut on and missed 0-1. So Luke Zach will try to do it himself. 32 strikes to 11 balls. This will probably be his final inning of work right here. Unfortunately for him, will not be in line for the victory. 0-1 is low, 1-1. So Luke Zach so far 6 strikeouts, no walks. He's faced 14 batters in 2 2/3 innings pitched. 4 hits, 3 runs allowed, 2 of them earned. 1-1 is low, 2-1 here to Rubino. So two 2-1 is chopped through. It'll be a single. So we'll see. This might be it for Luke Zach as he approaches
Left fielder from Embry-Riddle University, Hudson Gardner.
50 pitches. So Coach Franco stays in the dugout at the moment. Jaden White looks ready to go down there in the pen. So it'll be a fresh count pitch to Gardner. First pitch from Luke Zach. Looped. And it'll fall in foul territory, 0-1. Looked to be a play to be made there, but alas, no play. Bucs will be off tomorrow and Saturday, looking to try to find a way to get a win here before heading into a brief little off day. 0-1 from Luke Zach. It's outside, 1-1. It's been a rough inning for our friend behind the plate. 1-1. So that one's in there, but the one before it was not. 1-2. Three home in the inning. Two aboard, two away, 1-2. Trying to end it. Pitch is up. And no throw to second. So base knock could give the Matadors somehow the lead. Can Gardner come through in a 2-strike, 2-out count? Two aboard. In scoring position. Two-way. Luxak looking for a big pitch to get out of here. 2-2 is Scott in the left. Farrell makes the catch to end the inning. However, the Matadors are back in it. It's 4-3.
Leading off from the University of Dayton, Alejandro Sardinas.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the third set to go here from Fenway. 4-3 Buccaneers. Alejandro Sardinas to lead it off against Clay Ilhart, who got the job done, came out of the pen, and ended the inning without any further damage. So he's on for inning number 2. He deals a first pitch strike to Sardinas, 0-1. Oh, 1 is foul. 0-2. So quickly, Clay Ilhart has jumped ahead of Alejandro Sardinas, and he'll look to make a big pitch right here and get out number 1 via the punch out. Bottom of the third inning here from Fenway. Pitch in there. Struck him out looking on 3 pitches. 1 away for Howlett.
Who's the way I feel right now?
From Monmouth University, Jake Howlett.
So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl take a 5 home, and that's real. Stop teasing me.
So Howlett here in a fresh count. He takes up 1-0. Howlett bloops that one first base side for Tucci. 2 away. So the Matadors striking for 3 and the Bucs bats going quiet. All of a sudden, momentum
Right
starting to
fielder from
shift.
Adelphi University, Evan Carway.
Newly entered into the game, Evan Carway will dig in here. First pitch from Ilhart to Carway. In there, 0-1. Nice frame job. Oh, 1. It's low, 1-1. One set to go to Carway from Ilhart, excuse me. 1-1. Skied foul.
Sorry.
1-2.
Not even first step.
Outside, 2-2. 2-2 from Ilhart to Carway. Bottom of the third. Pitch. It's upstairs. So one more bad one would put a runner aboard for Andrew Todd. 3-2 from Ilhart to Carway is a walk. Oh. Yes, indeed, it is a walk.
St. John's, Andrew Todd, number 29.
First pitch to Todd. Oh, 1 is up, 1-1. 1-1 is upstairs, 2-1. Two one to Todd from Ilhart. 1 aboard. 2-way. 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Two is upstairs. 3-2. Three two is skied foul. Don't do it again. 3-2. Another 3-2 from Ilhart to Todd. Farrell on deck. 3-2 for Clay. Fouled off. 3-2 from Ilhart to Todd. Struck him out looking to end the inning. So, to the top of the fourth we go. 4-3, Palm Beach.
Song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone with the wind, there ain't nobody looking back again. Cotton on the roadside, cotton in the ditch. We all picked the cotton, but we never got rich. Daddy was a veteran, a Southern Democrat. They ought to get a rich man to vote like that, singing song of the South.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. New pitcher on the mound from Georgia Southern University, Jaden White.
Somebody told us Wall Street fell, but we were so poor that we couldn't tell. Cotton was short and the weeds were tall, but Mr. Roosevelt was gonna save us all. Well, Mama got sick and Daddy got down. The county got the farm and they moved to town. Papa got a job with a TVA. He bought a washing machine and then a Chevrolet. Singing song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone with the wind, there ain't nobody looking in. Play it. Singing song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone with the wind, there ain't nobody looking back again. Song of the South. Gone with the wind. Song of the South. Song of the South.
Leading off the right field at number 12 from the University of Florida, Zach Cognover.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the fourth inning set to go. Andrew Luxak's day is done. New man on the mound from Georgia Southern is Jaden White. Zach Cognover will be the first batter to greet him here as the Matadors trail by just a run, and they look to fight back. So it'll be White to Cognover in just first pitch from White to Cognover. It's upstairs 1-0. Jaden White last pitched on July 8th. Worked one inning before the sun got to him. Allowed 1 hit, 3 walks to 1 strikeout. His last 2 appearances were the first he has allowed any earned runs since early June. Pitches upstairs and swung on a miss, 1-1. Allowed the 2 against the Diamond Ducks and 2 against the Wave at third of an inning. One from White to Cognover. High and inside. Dangerous 2-1. 2-1 from White to Cognover. is skies out 2-2. Jaden, despite the sun getting to him and not being able to finish his last outing, still participated in our post-game interview.
He was restricted. Joey was 10, 12. His older brother was 8 years old.
2-2 from White to Koshnover.
But he was in a wheelchair. And then,
Is line for a single. So the Matadors have the leadoff runner on for the
Catcher
fourth
from Binghamton University, Chris
consecutive inning.
Kansel.
Pitches in there. 0-1. So one aboard, nobody away here. Matadors trying to take the lead. Runner goes, pitches low, throw, not in time. So the Bucs' hot start to this game has slowed down. Good pitching from the Matadors out of the pen. And the game's tying run is in scoring position, nobody away. It'll be a 1-1 here to Cancel, who's one of the Matadors' best hitters. So this is what the Matadors wanted here in the top of the fourth. 1-1 from White. Inside 2-1. Two-one from White to Cancel. 2-1. It's fouled off 2-2. White overall in the summer, no decisions, 5.55 ERA in 8 games, 11 1/3 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts to 8 walks. 2-2 from White to Cancel. In there, struck him out looking. One away.
Number 15, Zach Cologne, the extra hitter.
So it'll be Cologne. One away. Runner goes, pitches up, throw to third. Wow. There's no shot. These. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a pair of blind mice wearing blue in the infield. So one of the most obviously egregious calls yet today puts the runner at third here. Oh my. Caught on and missed. So White will try to dance out of any further damage. It'll be 1-1. Chop foul. So 1-2 from White to Cologne. It's caught on and missed. Struck him out swinging for out number 2. So back-to-back punch-outs for White.
First baseman from Felician University, Ian Bertucci.
never let us. I never just carried the ball.
Pitch is a strike, 0-1.
Yeah.
Trucks. That's the load.
0-1.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. It's about 14, 15.
It has been an awful day for the umpires here in Game 2. You got to wonder if the heat is getting to them here. It's a very hot afternoon. Obviously, two of our more inexperienced umpires here. It'll be a 1-1 from White. Caught on and missed. Fouled off 1-2.
Hey, right here, get me up.
1-2 from White to Vertucci. 1-2. Just an absurd umpiring job going on behind home plate. You got to wonder what he's seeing back there. He might be seeing stars. So it'll be 2-2 from double twos on the bump. Jaden White, pitch. Struck him out swinging. Umpire couldn't make the call. He does it anyway to end the inning. To the bottom of the fourth we go. 4-3 Bucs.
Keep your eyes on the road, your hand upon the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road, your hand upon the wheel. You're going to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time.
Leading off, the left fielder from Bryant University, Vince Farrell.
she had problems before. Like Kirby, there was no Kirby. Oh, she did.
Please don't stop the music.
From Canisius University, Hunter Ostra.
Please don't stop the music.
Welcome back, folks. One away here, bottom four. 1-1 here to Hunter Austra. Vince Farrell was out via the punch-out to start things. It'll be 1-1 from Ilhart. Austra lifts that one. Deep left. Back it goes. Track off of the monster. Austra will be stuck at first with a big old single. And that's all it'll be.
1-2, your turn.
From Adelphi University, Eric Dignan.
So 1-on-1 away for Eric Dignan. Loud contact off the bat of Austra. All it is a big old single. So, bottom of the fourth. One aboard, one away. Ilhart to Dignan. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Is low, 2-0. Run Austra dances, stays put. 2-0. 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, we have surpassed an hour and a half of official game time so far. It'll be 3-0 here to Dignan from Clay Ilhart. Bottom of the fourth. 3-0, and Ilhart will step off, wipe off the sweat, and we'll do it 3-0 here potentially. 3-0. 3-1 as be 3-1 here to Dignan. Is cut on and foul tips, 3-2. So umpire missed ball 4. We'll see if that costs him an at-bat.
Yeah.
3-2. Chop foul. Three-two to Dignan from Ilhart. Ground ball 6. Step on the bag for 1. Throw to first. Double play. 10 the inning. Top of the 5th. We go 4-3 Bucs.
Y no me atrevo a confesar mi verdad. pasión de ese día. Te di todo mi calor, como secretos entre tú y yo. Tus labios entreabiertos provocan mi deseo de verte entre mis brazos. Besarte es lo que quiero, ¿a qué saben tus besos? Me muero por saberlo, sostengo una batalla contra mis sentimientos. ¿A qué saben tus besos? ¿A qué? ¿A qué? Me muero por saberlo. ¿A qué? Dime, dime corazón, yo me muero por saberlo. Saben aún inocentes que todos queremos jugar. ¿A qué? Dime si a fruta madura, pues yo no quiero probar. Dime. Tus labios entreabiertos provocan mi deseo. Son como guerra de amor que me hacen buscar la
Leading off for the Matadors, Miguel Angel Colmenares from Miami-Dade.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the fifth, Jaden White out for inning numero dos. On the bump, he'll face Miguel Angel Colmenares to start us off here in the top of the fifth. So, first pitch set to go to Colmenares. Upstairs, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. White so far 12 strikes to 7 balls. 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Two-one from Jaden White to Colmenares. Inside, 3-1. So one more bad one will give the Matadors the leadoff runner on. They've had it on every inning so far. Pitch. Yep, and there it is. So, runner on for the Matadors here.
Center fielder from Miami-Dade, Alejandro Sanchez.
So Sanchez here with one aboard, nobody away. Sanchez is 2 for 2 at the dish. First pitch from White to Sanchez. Chop to short. Paviones fields, flips for one on a first. Not in time.
From Valparaiso University, Thomas Cooper.
So they get the lead runner. That's all they'll get. And Cooper will dig in. It's close, but. So. Throwback is errant, but stays in range where Sanchez will stay put. Top of the fifth. First pitch, Cooper. Runner goes, pitches up, throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Sanchez. (1-0) from Jaden White to Cooper. One away, one in scoring position. Inside 2-0. God, I missed 2-1. From Jaden White. Got on and missed 2-2. Back-to-back nice ones off the arm of Jaden. And he'll look to work the punch out for a very big out. Number 2 here. Bucs trying to maintain a slim 1-run lead here. It'll be 2-2 White to Cooper. Runner dances. 2-2 is low. 3-2. One more bad one gives the Matadors first and second with only one away for Nolan Payne, league's best hitter on deck. So not what the doctor ordered if you're Jaden White. Needs the punch out here. He'll deal 3-2 to Cooper. Won't get it. He'll walk him. First and second, one away for the league's best hitter.
The DH from Villanova University, Nolan Payne.
So, and Jaden is sick. So, Jaden will leave. He's going to leave the game. So he'll take himself out. Coach Franco will make a mound change right here.
This town ain't big, this town ain't small. It's a little of both, they say. Our ball club may be minor league, but at least it's triple A. We sit below the Marlboro Man, above the...
Ladies and gentlemen, new pitcher on the mound from Davidson University, Cyan Yochum.
Hey, up, a blind man could have made that call. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great pitcher, what's his name? Well, we can't even spell it. We don't worry about the pitting, but we just like to see the boys hit it deep. There's nothing like the view from the seats. The boys again, that local band is back sizzling. One more building rising strong. Suddenly we're all grown up. This old town's not quite so small. But I always miss the middle-sized town in the middle of the Midwest. The no-name pictures, local bands, mustard and relish, and all that. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great picture, what's his name? Well,
Welcome back, folks. So we hope Jaden White is okay. Seems to be dealing with an illness. New man on the mound is Simon Yochum here. Coming on a bit earlier than expected. He'll need to go to the distance if the Bucs want to finish this one off. First pitch from Yochum, the league's best hitter, Nolan Payne. Runners go. They got him picked off. A great pickoff attempt from Yochum, and he's out on the tag. Absolute beauty from the Davidson man, Mr. Yochum. 1-2 away. So, Simon had him confuzzled. And there's 2 away. So, Yochum on the year, making his 9th appearance, 0-2 with a 1.72 ERA and 15 2/3 innings pitched. He has struck out 21 batters to just a pair of walks. First pitch to Payne is dribbled too short. Povionis will field. Fire in time to end the inning. Yochum in and out of damage. He does the job out of the pen and keeps the Bucs with a 4-3 lead. We'll be back.
Second baseman from LaSalle University, Ricky Bellantoni.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 5th, Clay Ilhart continues to man the bump for the Matadors. He has some relief brewing down there in the pen, but at the moment, it is just Ilhart and the mound. First pitch to Ricky Bellantoni. He is in there, 0-1. Tom Maxwell warming up in the bullpen. You want to get to Maxwell if you're the Bucs. Maxwell on the summer has struggled. 11.48 ERA across 8 appearances, so got to find a way to chase Ilhart if you're the Buccaneers and get to Maxwell. 0-2 to Ricky. Fouled off. So 0-2. Sky, third base side. The quarterback, Rubino, gives chase and makes the catch for out number 1.
From Monmouth University, Joey Carucci.
One away here for Carucci. First pitch from Ilhart. Outside 1-0. Got on a miss. 1-1. In there. 1-2. So, Mr. Ilhart has no plans of giving up his spot on the mound to Maxwell. Maxwell's actually stopped throwing at the moment. 1-2. Low 2-2. Ilhart, obviously the much more successful pitcher so far this season for the Matadors. 2-2 from Clay to Joey. One away. Bottom of the 5th. Pitch. Outside. 3-2. (3-2) to Joe from Clay. Pitch. Hit him. And Joey is hurt. But he'll regroup real quick and get up, take his base.
Shortstop from Miami-Dade, Adrian Povione.
So Poviones digs in, one aboard, one away. Pitch outside, 1-2. So Maxwell begins to throw again. Nope, we got a new man throwing down there. And Poviones skies that one. Third base side, Rubino makes the catch. Now throwing in the Matadors bullpen was
From the
Jackson
University
Hyatt.
of Dayton, Alejandro Sardinas.
Hyatt on the summer has been solid out of the pen for the Matadors. So should they go with Hyatt over Maxwell, Bucs will still have a tough pitcher to face. Sardinas chops that one to short. It'll be fielded, fired in time to end the inning. Ilhart works the scoreless bottom of the 5th. To the top of the 6th we go. 4-3 Bucs.
Take me out to the ball game. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Hey, baby, do you come here often? Hey, baby, now what's your sign? Hold on now, where you going? Jimmy's out, next in line. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Why, yes, I went to Harvard. I majored in pre-med. Just stay for one semester. Tom's out. Who's next? Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Leading off third baseman from Wake Forest University, Nick Rubino.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the sixth inning, set to go here from Fenway. Simon Yochum was the man of the hour in the top of the fifth. Came on with two in scoring position, only one away. Picked off one and got a ground ball out for number two to end the inning. He'll look to slam the door on the Matadors. He's got 2 innings to do it. Pitch is upstairs, 1-0 to Rubino, Wake Forest quarterback. Also, third baseman here for the Matadors, 1-0 from Yochum to Rubino. Hit him.
Left fielder from Embry-Riddle University, Hudson Gardner.
So 1-0 nobody away here for Hudson Gardner. Yochum has work to do on the bump. First pitch from Yochum to Gardner. In there, 0-1. Oh, 1 from Yochum to Gardner. Top of the sixth. 0-1. Time will be called for. And we'll do it again here, 0-1. Folks, we apologize for the brief technical difficulties. We'll have the camera up online to you here momentarily. 4-3 Buccaneers as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 6th inning here from Little Fenway Field. Jake Hallett's aboard with a beauty of a bunt. We apologize. He didn't get to see it, but nevertheless, he's aboard. First pitch to Carway. Second pitch, is a strike, 0-2. So Ilhart trying to work the quick in and get the bats back up. He'll deal 0-2. Time called for it. Two from Ilhart is cut on and missed.
From St. John's, Andrew Todd.
So Todd with one aboard, one away. Todd takes low, 1-0. Runner goes, pitches low, and Howlett turns around. Two-0 to Todd now as Howlett stays put. Pitches chopped through. Be a single for Andrew Todd.
From Bryant University, Vince Farrell.
So Farrell here with two aboard, one away. First pitch is smoked. Deep right, he's going back. He makes the catch. Howlett will take third on the tag, but Farrell just missed it.
Catcher from Canisius University, Hunter Ostra.
Right. Reaches 380 out there. Farrell just missed it. So, might have been a homer at Sable Pines for sure. But here in the ballpark, two away. Runners at the corners for Hunter Ostra at a big double. Or actually, it was a single off the monster in his last at bat. Pitches inside, 1-0. Looks like Maxwell will be left in the bullpen. Ilhart will try to finish this one out. Austra takes strike, 1-1. Not sure where that one was. 1-1 here to Austra from Ilhart. Pitch. Skied foul. 1-2. Can Austra shoot one through a hole somewhere? We'll see. 1-2. Runner goes, pitches, chop, too short. It'll be a tough play, not in time. Ribby single for Hunter Austra, and the Bucs extend their lead. It's 5-3.
From Adelphi University, Eric Dignan.
So Dignan digs on in here. Austra does the job and gives the Bucs an insurance run, but Dignan will look for some more here, first and second. Two-way first run that Ilhart has been tagged for here in this one. Pitch to Dignan is laced. Left field. It'll fall. They'll wave home Todd. Throw is not in time. It's a ribby single for Dignan, his second of the day, and the Bucs extend their lead even further. It's 6-3.
From LaSalle University, Ricky Bellantoni.
And that'll be it for Clay Ilhart, as the Matadors manager has seen enough of the man currently in the transfer portal. He's been tagged for a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. His day is done. We'll introduce you to the new man on the mound after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. New pitcher on the mound from Alabama State University, Kirk Stensrud.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the sixth inning. New man on the mound from Alabama State University is Kirk Stensrud. We saw him as the first baseman last game.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop.
Stensrud on the year, making his seventh appearance out of the pen. Glendale, PA native, has worked an 11.25 ERA across 8 innings. He has struck out 12 batters to 6 walks, 11 hits. Last pitched on June 30th against the Palm Beach Iguanas. Allowed 4 earned, 2 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout over an inning, and a 9-12 loss to the Iguanas. He received a no decision in that one, so he's aboard here to try to get out of the inning. He'll face Ricky Bellantoni with 2 aboard, 2 home, 2 away. First pitch. outside. 1-0. Stensrud, formerly of Chattahoochee Valley Community College, has transferred to Alabama State for his final season of collegiate ball. Pitch. Sky, third base side. Rubino will watch it go foul. One's apiece. Here to Ricky. 6-3 Buccaneers here as Simon Yochum has some insurance to work with. 1-1 from Stensrud to Ricky Ballantoni. And they got him in a pickle. House just picked off. He was dancing, and he will be out to end the inning. However, the Bucs scratch across 2 more and lead 6-3 as we head to the top of the 7th. Simon Yochum will look to close it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, going into the top of the 7th inning, your score is 6-3 with Boynton Beach on top. Leading off for the Matadors, number 15, the extra hitter, Zach Cologne.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the 7th inning here from Little Fenway. Simon Yochum out for inning numero 3 on the bump. He'll face Zach Cologne to lead things off here for the Matadors in the top of the 7th. First pitch from Yochum to Cologne is up 1-0. Top of the 7th inning here. Bucs trying to work a split in today's doubleheader. They've extended their lead 6-3 for one of the best relievers on staff. Can he get the job done? 1-0 is chopped first. Howlett will field, he'll hustle, and take it himself for out number 1. So, 1 up, 1 down for Simon Yochum.
First baseman from Felician University, Ian Vertucci.
So, it'll be Vertucci with 1 away here. Single to his name so far today. First pitch from Yochum to Vertucci is chopped to first. Yochum will hustle. He'll make the catch from Howlett in time. Two-way. Nice work there between Yochum and Howlett. That was a bang-bang play. Had to make it, and he did.
Shortstop from Miami-Dade, Miguel Angel Colmenares.
So, last licks here for the Matadors of Palm Beach Gardens will be Miguel Angel Colmenares. Top of the 7th. Colmenares against Yochum. First pitch. In there. One is outside. 2-1. Two one from Colmenares to Yochum. Scott, first base side. Carway. Bellantoni makes the catch to end it. Rays, the Jolly Roger. The Bucs defeat the Matadors by a final of 6-3. The Jolly Roger Rays at home as the Bucs were the split of today's doubleheader. Simon and Yochum, your player of the game, comes on with 2 aboard and a 1-run game. Gets the final 2 outs there and works 2 more scoreless innings to seal the deal on a 6-3 Bucs win. Thank you so much for tuning in to the GMNO Sports Network. For the entire crew, I'm Robbie LaStella. We'll see you next time.
Bucs are on the road Sunday, July 13th at Bert Aronson Park against the West Boca Staffers. Everybody drive home safe and have a great afternoon.
Good.